I wanted to have you try to give your kind of best definition or your best framing of these things. And I wanted to start by just talking around mental health care. What does that encompass? What does that mean? What are the different things that kind of fall under that umbrella?
Yeah. So it's a really exciting time for mental health care because there's a lot going on that also causes a lot of confusion. But I think most broadly, I think of mental health like physical health. Like just as in physical health, there's a wide range of physical health products. It's everything from sneakers from Nike to like an organic grocery store to weight loss programs to your doctor. Like there's just a lot of different things that touch on physical health. Similarly, within mental health, there's a lot, and which is both incredible because there means there's a lot of options for people, but then also it can be overwhelming, confusing. So I think broadly, mental health is everything that you can do to improve how you feel emotionally and mentally. And so, again, extremely broad definition, but I think of everything from antidepressants and medication to therapy to having plants in your house or spending time with a dog. Like there's a lot of things that are can be impactful for mental health that are beneficial. Huge caveat with all this is that I am not myself a doctor, and I'm sure a doctor would have everyone has their own definition, but I think from talking to a lot of customers and people, just everyone has their own thing to do to help manage their mental health in a really broad way.
Yeah, there's no one size fits all. It's very much a personal kind of solution. Taking that one step further, can you just talk a little bit about the difference and also just share kind of a super basic definition of psychiatry or a psychiatrist versus therapy and a therapist?
Yeah.
Because I think that's something that, again, we all know those words very superficially. What does that really mean in a little bit more depth?
Yeah. And these are definitions that I'm sure a therapist and a psychiatrist would hate my version of it. But
Okay.
What's most understandable to folks is with a therapist, it's like talking, and you think of the cliches of lying on a couch, talking about your feelings in your childhood, kind of the Freud stuff. Like that is the world of therapy, where it's you're conquering your mental health or treating your mental health through conversation with a trained expert. Psychiatry is a mix of therapy and the ability to prescribe and oversee medication. Because of a lot of the systematic issues, a lot of psychiatrists have gotten pushed to just focusing on the medication prescription and oversight. But technically, they're trained to do both talk therapy and medication management.
And under that kind of umbrella of medicine, obviously we talk about antidepressants. We don't have to go super deep here, but just to flesh that out, I'm assuming it's not just that it's antidepressants and that's it. So what are some of the other, I guess, kind of range of medications that they might be able to prescribe?
Yeah, so for a fully licensed psychiatrist, they're a full medical doctor. So technically they can prescribe any medication that exists. But they are experts in medication for depression and anxiety. So that could be an antidepressant or medication for bipolar or schizophrenia or psychosis. And not only be able to prescribe, but then oversee a treatment plan. So be able to look at beyond medication, what else might be helpful for that individual?